You're at dinner with someone charming, magnetic even. They lean in, eyes locked on yours, and say exactly what you need to hear. Your gut whispers something's wrong, but you can't name it. Here's what you're missing. Two predators wear the same mask. One feels nothing. The other feels everything about themselves. The difference could save you years of damage. Picture this. Your father just died. You tell them through tears. The psychopath says, "I'm sorry," with perfect tone, dead eyes, like reading from a script they memorized years ago. The narcissist makes it about their own loss, their pain, how your grief reminds them of when they suffered worse. Both destroy you, and just differently. Dr. Robert Hare spent 30 years inside maximum security prisons studying psychopaths. His PCLR checklist changed forensic psychology forever. But narcissism, that's clinical, diagnosable, in the DSM-5 since 1980. Most people confuse them, use the words interchangeably, and that confusion costs them everything. Here's the first difference you need to burn into your memory. Psychopaths are born with broken wiring. fMRI scans show their amygdala, the brain's fear and empathy center, barely lights up when shown images of people in pain. It's biological, hardwired, like trying to see color when you're colorblind. Narcissists were made, usually by childhood wounds that taught them love equals performance, attention, or nothing at all. Their empathy isn't missing, it's just entirely focused inward. But here's where it gets darker. Psychopaths study you like a textbook. They memorize what makes you smile, cry, trust. They catalog your vulnerabilities during casual conversations you'll forget by morning. It's calculated anthropology. They're learning to mimic being human by watching you be one. Narcissists don't study, they assume. They believe their charm is effortless magic, a birthright. They don't think they're faking anything because in their mind, they really are that special. Confront a psychopath with proof of their lies. Text messages, witnesses, recorded conversations. Watch them pivot smoothly, already 3 steps ahead, no shame, no stumbling. They'll gaslight you so cleanly you'll apologize for bringing it up. Confront a narcissist with the same evidence. Watch them collapse into rage or victimhood. How dare you question them? After everything they've done for you, their ego is glass wrapped in barbed wire. Third difference, and this one's crucial. Psychopaths don't fear consequences. Prison, rejection, loss. It's all abstract noise. Their brain doesn't process danger the way yours does. It's why they take insane risks and sleep perfectly afterward. Narcissists live in terror of one thing. Being exposed as ordinary. That fear drives everything. The lies, the grandiosity, the desperate need for your validation. A 2018 neuroscience study at King's College London found psychopaths have reduced gray matter in regions linked to empathy and moral reasoning. Structural differences, brain damage, or genetic variants, we're still figuring it out. Narcissists, normal brain structure, abnormal childhood. Which means, and this is controversial, narcissism has a chance at improvement with intensive therapy. Psychopathy doesn't. The hardware's faulty. Psychopaths view people as tools. You're useful until you're not. Then you're discarded without a backward glance. No closure, no explanation. You'll check your phone for weeks wondering what you did wrong. You did nothing wrong. You stopped being useful. Narcissists need you as a mirror. You reflect their greatness back to them. It's called narcissistic supply. Break the mirror by criticizing them, succeeding without them, or simply looking away, and they'll shatter you to rebuild the reflection. That's when things take a darker turn. Ask a psychopath if they feel guilty about hurting you. They'll perform guilt flawlessly. Furrowed brow, heavy sigh, the words, "I hate myself for this," delivered with perfect timing. It's rehearsed. They've watched enough apology scenes to know the choreography. Ask a narcissist. They'll rewrite history in real time. "I never did that. You're remembering it wrong. You're too sensitive. You made me do it." They're not lying to you. They're lying to themselves first. Their brain won't let them hold the shame, so it edits the memory. Your friend dated both types, years apart. The psychopath left her feeling hollow, like she'd been a side quest in someone else's video game. She existed only when he needed something. The narcissist left her questioning her own sanity, scrolling through old texts at 3 a.m., wondering if she imagined the cruelty, if maybe she was the monster all along. Different devastation, both complete. Sixth difference. Psychopaths climb to CEO positions, surgery rooms, courtrooms, professions requiring cold precision under pressure. About 4 to 12% of CEOs show psychopathic traits compared to 1% in the general population. They thrive in systems that reward ruthlessness. Narcissists gravitate toward stages, influencers, artists, politicians, anywhere with an audience. They need applause like oxygen. A psychopath can work alone in the dark for years if it serves their goals. A narcissist would wither. Dr. Ramani Durvasula, clinical psychologist specializing in narcissistic abuse, calls narcissism death by 1,000 cuts. Small digs, subtle put-downs, affection withdrawn, then restored to keep you off balance. Psychopathy, she calls it emotional homicide. One fatal blow you didn't see coming until you're already bleeding out. Different weapons, both lethal. Here's the seventh tell, the one that haunts people once they learn it. Watch their eyes when they think no one's looking. Psychopaths go flat, maskless for just a moment, scanning the room like a predator assessing territory. It's reptilian. Narcissists check their reflection in windows, phones, anything glossy. They adjust their hair, ensure the spotlight hasn't shifted. The psychopath monitors you, the narcissist monitors themselves. Most people you meet are neither, but the statistics don't lie. 1 in 100 people has clinically significant psychopathic traits. 1 in 20 has narcissistic personality disorder. You've already met several, worked with them, maybe loved one. Here's what messes with your head. About 25% of psychopaths are also narcissists according to forensic research. That's the most dangerous cocktail. No empathy, no fear, and an insatiable need for worship. They're rare, but catastrophic. Think cult leaders, serial killers who wanted fame, the ones who don't just destroy you, they make you watch while they do it. Trust your body first. Psychopaths make you feel watched, studied, like prey that hasn't realized it's being hunted. There's a coldness under the charm that your nervous system picks up before your brain does. Narcissists make you feel small. Not all at once, but gradually, like you're shrinking while they expand to fill every room. Both make you doubt yourself. That's the signature. If you find yourself constantly questioning your memory, your perception, your sanity around someone, that's not love, that's damage. Document everything if you suspect either. Emails, texts, voice memos of conversations. Not because you're paranoid, but because gaslighting only works when you have nothing to check your reality against. Learn the gray rock method. Become boring, unresponsive, emotionally flat in their presence. Give them nothing to feed on. But understand, you can't fix, heal, or love them into changing. Therapists who specialize in this will tell you the same thing. Boundaries aren't walls, they're moats. You're not keeping them out of cruelty. You're keeping yourself intact. The hardest part isn't spotting them, it's accepting what you see. Because once you name it, once you say the word psychopath or a narcissist out loud about someone you trusted, you have to choose. Stay and accept the cost, or save yourself and grieve what you thought you had. Both paths hurt. Only one leads to healing. So, tell me this. Have you ever loved someone and slowly realized they couldn't love you back? Not because they didn't want to, but because something inside them was missing. What did you do? Drop it below.